Hey guys, welcome back once again. You know that we have discussed about the upper one third of the shaft of the femur bone. Now in this lecture we are going to discuss about the middle one third. As I have told you that the shaft of the femur is divided into three parts: the upper one third, the middle one third, and the lower one third. So we have discussed two lectures about the upper one third. Now let us discuss about the middle one third of the shaft of the femur. So I hope, my dear friends, you are liking these lectures and you are learning from these lectures. So there is the middle 1/3 or one third. The middle one third of this femur, actually shaft of the femur, has again borders, right, and surfaces. This middle one third has three borders and three surfaces. Upper one third had four borders and four surfaces, but middle one third has three borders and three surfaces. And what are those borders? Let me name them here. There is the medial border, and I will show. There is the lateral border, right? And then there is the posterior border, which we call the linea aspera, right? Let me write it here as posterior border, okay, which is called the linea aspera. Linea aspera means rough line, right? So there is a rough line there in this bone. Look carefully, I will show you in the video on the camera. Look, this is the left femur bone, right? So this middle one third has a medial border, as this is the medial side, medial border. It has a lateral border, and it has a posterior border which is a little bit rough in nature, right? And this is called the linea aspera, right? Rough line. And this linea aspera actually has a medial lip and a lateral lip. Now let me show it. This is the medial lip and this is the lateral lip. So how many lips this linea aspera has? It has two lips. Let us see it there. The linea aspera has an outer lip and an inner lip. This is important because there are attachments of different muscles to it, right, friends? Right. Then there are surfaces. How many surfaces are there? There are three surfaces. If we look at the bone itself, look, there is the medial border and lateral border. So in between the lateral and medial border, there is the anterior surface, right? And in between the medial border and the posterior border or linea aspera, there is the medial surface. And in between the lateral border and posterior border, there is the lateral surface. So how many surfaces it has? It has three surfaces. The anterior surface, there is the medial surface, and then there is the lateral surface. So there are three surfaces which the middle one third of the shaft of the femur bone has. It has three borders and three surfaces. The borders are the medial border, lateral border, posterior border. The posterior border is also known as the linea aspera, and it has an outer lip and an inner lip. And then there are three surfaces: the anterior surface, medial surface, and the lateral surface. Right, friends, I hope you like the lecture. Now let us see this theory in this bone practically. Let us go there.